We've all heard it. A cluttered desk means a cluttered mind. We're told that neatness is a virtue. And to be productive, everything needs to be in its perfect place. But what if that's all wrong? What if a messy desk is actually a sign of a brilliant, creative mind? Today, we're digging into the science of why geniuses like Albert Einstein did their best work in chaos, and why your messy desk might just be your secret weapon. From the moment we're old enough to have a desk, we're programmed to keep it tidy. Cleanliness is next to godliness, right? In the professional world, this translates into pressure for clean desk policies and minimalist, Instagram-worthy workspaces. An overflowing inbox or a few piles of paper on your desk can make you feel judged by your colleagues, or even like a personal failure. It's a source of anxiety, especially for those of us who naturally thrive in a bit of organized chaos. We're made to feel lazy or unfocused, when the truth is, our brains are just wired a little differently. Case in point, one of the most famous messy desks in history belonged to Albert Einstein. The photograph taken the day he died in 1955 shows a workspace absolutely buried under papers, books, and notes. This was the very desk where he redefined our understanding of the universe. Einstein famously quipped, "If a cluttered desk is a sign of a cluttered mind, of what, then, is an empty desk a sign?" And he wasn't the only one. Mark Twain, the legendary author, was often pictured at a desk that looked like a creative explosion. Steve Jobs, the visionary behind Apple, and Thomas Edison, one of history's greatest inventors, also worked amidst the clutter. These people weren't exceptions to the rule. They were pioneers who knew that game-changing ideas rarely come from neat and tidy thinking. So, what's the real link between a mess and a stroke of genius? It's not just a quirky coincidence. There's actual science here. A fascinating study from the University of Minnesota, published in Psychological Science, found that messy environments can literally make us more creative. In the study, researchers split people into two groups. One group worked in a perfectly neat room, the other in a deliberately messy one. They were then asked to dream up new uses for ping-pong balls. While both groups came up with the same number of ideas, a panel of independent judges rated the ideas from the messy room participants as way more creative and interesting. According to the head researcher, Dr. Kathleen Voss, disorderly environments seem to inspire breaking free of tradition, which can produce fresh insights. In other words, when your physical space isn't so rigid, your brain gets permission to think outside the box. The chaos can actually help disrupt conventional thought patterns, allowing for brilliant, unexpected connections to emerge. So how can you apply this to your own life? Start thinking of your desk not as a mess, but as a physical map of your thought process. Each pile of paper, every open book, and all those scattered notes are breadcrumbs of your ideas in motion. This visual landscape of your projects can spark connections that a sterile, empty desk would just stifle. When you're surrounded by different things, your brain is nudged to make new links between them. That half-read book next to that project proposal could be the trigger for an amazing solution. The randomness of the mess mirrors the non-linear way creativity actually works. It's an environment built for exploration and discovery, not just for ticking off a to-do list. Now, this isn't a free pass to live in total squalor. There's a time and a place for being tidy. That same University of Minnesota study found that people in a clean room were more likely to do what was expected of them, like being more generous or choosing healthier snacks. An orderly environment is great for tasks that require focus, precision, and sticking to the rules. If you're doing your taxes or working on a detailed, repetitive task, a clean desk can absolutely help you stay on track and minimize distractions. The trick is knowing that different environments are tools for different kinds of thinking. So, a messy desk isn't a sign that you're lazy or that your mind is cluttered. For many of us, it's a dynamic, fertile breeding ground for creativity. It shows you prioritize big, world-changing ideas over perfect organization. It means you're in the company of thinkers like Einstein, Twain, and Jobs, who were a little too busy changing the world to worry about filing. The next time someone gives you side-eye for your creative chaos, you can just tell them you're busy breaking free from tradition to find some fresh insights. So go on, embrace it. What does your desk look like? Is it a creative storm or a temple of tidiness? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this story and want more on the science of success, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell.